Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for your coming. Let me start. Narumi Corporation is a manufacturer of tableware founded in 1946 in Nagoya, Japan, and has started the production of bone china tableware in 1965. Smooth texture, noble gloss, and refined beauty with slight light penetration, bone china, after being invented in England in the 18th century, crossed the ocean, and in 1965, Narumi succeeded in mass production of bone china dinner sets for the first time in Japan. Numerous bestsellers products have been created and produced since then. In 2015, Narumi will celebrate the 50th anniversary of Narumi bone china's birth. Narumi bone china is well received and used by many of the leading hotels and restaurants, not only in Japan but also here in Hong Kong and in many countries in the world, due to its high quality, beauty of the design, and durability. Narumi is highly recognized as the brand of trust. Moreover, because of its beautiful color variation, design motif, and layout of the surface patterns, our tableware is also widely used at home worldwide. The Milano series, introduced in 1972 in Japan, designed with a flower of plum in blue color, has been sold more than 200 million pieces within the last 40 years and is still well loved by the users. Well, let me introduce the brand new products OSORO, completely new tableware introduced by Narumi last year. We redefined the tableware according to the present lifestyle by utilizing the technology and the tradition cultivated for the production of Narumi bone china. So why should we need to develop this product? The answer exactly reflects Japan's economic problems. Please let me explain it from the background story of the project start. The Japanese economy has been continuing the long-term recession called 20 lost years since the trust reduction started by the Bank of Japan's rapid credit squeeze in 1990 and of the speedy economic recession after the crash of bubble economy in Japan at the same time. And in response to the blow of the world financial unrest, taking advantage of the subprime lending problems in 2008. Although the new cabinet was formed in early this year, and Japanese economy has been in a sign of recovery little by little, by the change of the weak yen and new political work promotion, it is expected that full revival takes time still more. Under such situation in Japan, the shipment value of the Japanese domestic tableware manufacturers decreased sharply by 60% in the past 10 years. Narumi was not an exception and has had a hard fight in response to the blow by the reduction of the market accompanying a large consumption downturn and the shrinkage of the retail sales channel of our major market in Japan. In the background of this reduction, it is supposed that the factor was not only a global economic slump, but also a rise of imported competing tableware brands and a cheap tableware from Southeast Asia, or the dish and the bowls have been in full of the market and have already spread over each home and were no more demands so much. In order to come out from this situation and to find out a way forward, a new customer's acquisition was a necessary task. The entry into a new market and the new product development with a completely new concept were required in order to acquire completely new customers. We consider that this acquisition of the new customer by the new products would eventually improve our brand's recognition. So, whom should we target on as the main persona of these products? Once there was a time when people yearned for the branded tableware, and collecting such tableware was a status of the life for those people. However, the sense of values over tableware is changing greatly now. At your home, your cupboard and kitchen are already full of the dishes you bought according to the use, as well as many kitchen tools, continuously increasing food containers and plastic wraps. In the present-day lifestyle, every day is busy with coexistence of work, housekeeping, and child rearing, and people tend to depend on the commodities in order to live comfortably and easily. We wondered that it might become unclear how to build a better life while such commodities are abundant and the choices are so many. However, just because such consumption goods and information overflow, the modern consumers know the pressure to edit everything comfortably for themselves. So we thought that consumers would be able to find the solution about many kinds of problems in daily food life by themselves by getting a hint from new tableware. OSORO is the tableware with a new concept for these people who are making up something better for every day while enjoying the daily lifestyle. What kind of products should we develop? The sense of values about the food life of the customers who enjoying a present-day lifestyle is many-sided. Although easy and convenient is important for on weekdays food life, a homemade dish would be cooked and served on weekends. Moreover, People are highly interested in social contribution and use their originality and creativity in order to achieve well-balanced ideal lifestyle. We thought that the value of OSORO should be to offer the solution to the problem in food life, and by approaching to such many-sided sense of value of the present-day consumers. And it was required that the new products must be the one to have the new brand value of Narumi. Through the 50 years experience in producing and marketing Born China tableware, Narumi is proud of supplying the first-class tableware to our every customers. Born China has continuously fascinated the people for almost 300 years, since the European royal family loved it in the 18th century, and we strongly believe that Born China will continue to be loved by many of you from now on as the one to decorate the dining table rich and luxury. On the other hand, we reconsider the tableware not only a vessel for eating food, but also a multi-purpose tool for utilizing at various scenes in the kitchen and on the table. We consider the action of food preparation, preservation, cooking, serving, and eating at the table, and even storing the dishes in the cupboard as one process, and started to develop a completely new tableware that should expand to the purpose of use, material, and the characteristic, instead of just designing its shape and surface pattern only. The development, however, was actually not easy to express as new product development. The technology and the traditional production method that Narumi has cultivated through the production of Born China sometimes became a big wall of developing new technique and stood in the way of the possibility to create a new design. It was absolutely required the technical innovation for developing OSORO, and was all about questioning the very common sense of tableware production, and so it became a long challenge to overcome it all one by one. We spent 3 years to complete it. Born China ware is, as you know, the finest quality of tableware with a smooth and excellent surface of glaze. On the other hand, a dish or a bakeware that can be used for cooking or with oven or microwave is not much beautiful to look like Born China. The tableware manufacturers usually select the raw materials and alter the way of production and its design depending on the product's characteristic or usage. This has been a common sense recognized by manufacturers and customers. But we wondered whether it is really impossible to harmonize the beautiful skin of like Born China with the function of cooking. We made 200 different combinations of clay and glaze in order to raise up its heat resistance, as well as to arrange its beauty of skin like Born China ware, and finally succeeded to find the best matching of clay and glaze. In the result, we developed the new material, harmonized its beautiful glossy skin and the function of heat resistant for cooking with oven or microwave, and for preserving food in the freezer or refrigerator under the circumstance of -40 degrees centigrade to +220 degrees centigrade. We finally called it as Narumio, the new material for OSORO. It is high-grade material for porcelain ware, specially featured its ivory glossy surface with high heat resistance. Another problem is that porcelain ware is formed by needling the clay and is fired in the kiln. Then it usually shrinks during firing. When it shrinks, it is absolutely impossible to shrink the whole body uniformly and always shrink unsteady one by one. The shrinking speed or degree is different from each other depending on its shape or a slight difference of the thickness of the body, or size, or so some distortions in size and shape occurred. But we wondered whether it is really unavoidable that the error in size and shape occurred during firing. Since porcelain ware shrinks unsteadily one by one during firing in the kiln, it is natural that some distortions in size and shapes should be occurred. By controlling such distortions less than plus minus 1% of the original size by utilizing our technology cultivated by the Bon China production, Narumi succeeded to develop the shape which is possible to stack up without bumping each other. As you can see this picture, it is possible to stack all the pieces, plates and bowls in different sizes just in the height of the thickness of its body. Because of this, it is possible to make compact storage and space efficiency much better, and you can use this empty space for other necessaries for living. Moreover, by this control of distortions in size and shape, the accuracy of the dimensions of the porcelain ware caught up with that of silicons, which are totally accurate in size and shape owing to its industrial production process. This made it possible to combine porcelain ware with the silicon cover called O-sealer or the silicon ring called O-connector that turns two plates into a capsule. We put a different big question mark on each and every process of the production, including the way of forming and firing or any of the various production techniques. Then we tried to find the solution one by one. It was the days of try and errors during the last 3 years. My elder technician said to me, "How many years have you worked with this industry? You must understand how it would be so difficult to make it." Then I said to him, "When the public sense is shifting, how can our production be getting behind? Every time we fail, we always went back to the source. We want to bring happiness to everyone instead of just providing products. Not only the object, we wish to deliver a happy food life to everyone." By utilizing the technology and the traditional production method that Narumi cultivated in its long history of producing Bon China ware, by considering the whole production at new viewpoint and try improving the skill of production, Narumi was able to create the new technique to produce the new tableware. We finally arrived at an answer after overcoming each common sense with a big exclamation mark. So we decided to call this solution as OSORO. So what did we execute on? Narumi aimed was to create open tableware system. Our tableware system is that one dish can make the easy cooking by oven or microwave, the preservation of food in the refrigerator or freezer, the wash by dishwashing machine, and the surprising storage capability, and it can be fit any style of life due to its full lineup of items with modular designs. Have you ever found such multi-use tableware ever before? We aimed OSORO as covering every scene of food life, and it is the tableware which can be selected in size and capacity according to the user's own standard or style of eating, cooking, and enjoying the food life. Just for designing your own, and it is just OSORO. By developing the new material, OSORO can be used from preserving food in the refrigerator or freezer through cooking by oven or microwave with gently ivory glaze. OSORO is designed as cook-to-table, which means just one for all of the day with multi-purpose use from preparation of food through cooking and serving to the table. Not only you can delight your dining table, How wonderful if you can make your food life much healthier by using this tableware, unconsciously saving the waste time and it being environmentally friendly. By using OSORO, you can save the space of storing, washing less, and saving water or CO2, and can help to save time in household works. In the result, you don't need any more plastic wraps and extra food containers, and it leaves you with plenty of space in your cupboard by using one dish variously. Wouldn't it be so wonderful through 365 days if you contribute to environment and create your leisure time with the daily use dishes? We finally spent 3 years to develop these products. It is not the end of this project by providing the products. We at Narumi believe that the dishes, the design is our own and important property. In every issue of item, including its shape, design, naming, and the combination way of porcelainware and silicone products, we made the protection by the copyrights and trademark registration. We strongly believe that this is very much important to manage the design of the product by our company in order to compete in worldwide market from now on. Since OSORO was able to get high evolution of its modular design and quality, its concept of the products, its possible offer of new lifestyle and social contribution that any tableware could not do ever before, as well as an achievement of the technical innovation, then we are very much honored of winning Design for Asia 2013's Gold Grand Award and other design awards in Japan and Germany at the same time. We will continue to try our best to deliver the quality and service that makes all the people happy and satisfied. With OSORO aimed to be, as our view on life change with the times, tableware may be the answer to many of our problems in life. This wish has raised up after having the East Japan earthquake occurred on March 11, 2011. Not only the products, we wish to deliver a happy food life to everyone. This is our source and an answer which we finally arrived. We know that OSORO's challenge has only begun. Thank you very much.
Because I think this day we've been talking about business innovation, technology innovation, and even making use of user understanding for innovation. So I would like to know the project itself, the 3 years of development. The company has spent some time into the researching of user need and the lifestyle of people.
Yes, we started this project by researching what kind of dishes you use. Actually, especially the young generation, about late 20s or early 30s or mid of 30s, they don't care. Most of the people don't care what kind of dishes he uses. Most important thing is the food. Food is important. And also, cooking is very important. So, but they are also very busy because everyday work or rearing their child or even a husband, they need to take care. So, and every time mom and pap or husband and wife eat a dinner in a different time, different hours. And then, so sometimes husband eat the dinner late evening and it is already cooling down, and then he need to heat up by microwave. The food is in a container, and after heating up with container, he eat the dinner by container because it is not enough time to change to the plates. So we wondered if we can provide the plates and dishes which can preserve the food and also heating up by microwave and eat on the table, it might be wonderful. So after such kind of research, we decided to make this kind of the characteristic Chinaware. But it takes 3 years because we developed the raw material from the raw material to the final products. That's why it took 3 years. That's okay?
Thank you, thank you. Thanks a lot. Give a round of applause to Akamatsu-san.